supporting the production of world-class content and films, as well as increasing the cinema infrastructure in Ghana, and by extension, on the continent.
To this end, a favorable fiscal tax regime for cinema projects, including income tax and VAT incentives, import duty exemptions on film production equipment, 20% tax rebate for strategic film productions and film financing reliefs is being elaborated by Cabinet, which will be outdoors very soon. It should provide another tangible reason for the choice of Ghana as a film production country. Mr. Speaker, in line with government's commitment to ensure gender equality, the revised national gender policy and the affirmative action bill were approved by Cabinet in October 2023. The affirmative action bill is currently before Parliament for consideration and approval, and we count on the support of members of Parliament for speedy passage of the bill. The Ghana Enterprise Agency GEA is implementing an Only Women Support Program, where micro, small and medium enterprises owned by women with the potential of sales scaling up their operations, increasing sales and creating sustainable jobs will receive liquidity support. The GEA is also implementing the Youth Start Program, a youth empowerment program which recently disbursed 100 million cedis to some 3,000 youth beneficiaries to upscale their business.
In June last year, Mr. Speaker, we're also implementing some interventions directed at private support for persons with disabilities. In June last year, a significant boost was given to micro, small, and medium enterprises owned by persons with disabilities. This grant support program under the Ghana Transformative Project is being funded with the support of the World Bank. When government launched the 12 million CD as PWD Enterprise Support Program, this grant support program under the Ghana Transformative Project is being funded with the support of the World Bank. Again, the Youth Employment Agency has initiated a groundbreaking employment drive targeting 282 persons with disabilities who used to work. If I state that I am myself an ardent football enthusiast,
let me now turn to football.
And once played in the University of Ghana team.
That is dear to the hearts of all Ghanaians.
President John Evans
I'm sure I disclose no state secret
to me
if I state that I am myself an ardent football enthusiast.
The national team, the Black Stars,
and once played in the University of Ghana team with my friends,
they lifted up our
President John Evans
and won 4 continental trophies.
To me.
They have at other times broken our hearts.
Throughout the years, the national team, the Black Stars, has held a special place in the affection of Ghanaians. They lifted up our spirits as they dominated Africa and won 4 continental trophies. They have at other times broken our hearts.
Then came
but it was not until 2006 that the Black Stars finally broke through to the world stage when they qualified for the World Cup for the first time. You'll remember that we rose up as one in our support, and they did not disappoint. Then came the spectacular South Africa 2010 World Cup and its drama, when we almost became the first African side to reach the semi-finals of the World Cup. It's fair to say that since the side events of Brazil 2014, many Ghanaians have been left disappointed by some of the recent results of the Black Stars. Their various attempts have been made to revive the fortunes of the national team and rebuild the enthusiasm of the people with varying degrees of success. The recent AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire was probably the nadir of the performance of Black Stars and has left the nation saddened. However, I am quite certain that the young men and the technical handlers with themselves who wanted to make our nation proud. And I believe that the captain, Andre Ayew, meant every word when he rendered heartfelt apologies on behalf of his teammates to all Ghanaians for the team's early exit. Speaker, I believe it is time for us to take a long-term, far-sighted approach to correct what has gone wrong. It's time to return to scouting, grooming, and developing talent at the grassroots level under presidential policy on football that I intend to unveil very soon. The School Sports Department of the Ministry of Education will work hand in hand with the Ministry of Youth and Sports in collaboration and synergy with the Ghana Football Association to build district, regional, and national juvenile teams for both girls and boys. The more than 150 AstroTurf pitches constructed throughout the country under this administration provide the foundational facilities to make a start as we strive to provide more which is see a steady progression of talent up the ladder from the junior juvenile team to the senior side based on merit and nothing else. A similar approach has been tried before under the 5-year football development plan led by the late man Akufo, initiated under the MPP administration of President J. Akufo. It was under this plan that talents such as Michael Essien, Suleiman Mutare, John Mensah, Derek Boateng, and later Asamoah and Stephen Appiah were discovered and nurtured. The results became evident to us and the world. It takes time, dedication, and patience. We cannot harvest where we have not planted and irrigated. I have no doubt at all that the Black Stars will rise and make us proud again. The Speaker, the senior women's team, the Black Queens, who do not get half the attention the Black Stars get, have been performing quite creditably. They've gone for 10 matches without any loss until last December, and then they lost narrowly to Namibia in the qualifying round for the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations. Even though they lost narrowly to Zambia in the first leg of the qualifiers for the 2024 Olympic Games, let us wish them well in the second leg to be played in Lusaka tomorrow. I hope they give us something to cheer about.
It seems incredible.
Speaker, it gives me great pleasure to report that all the preparations are ready for Ghana to welcome sportsmen and women from around the continent to participate in the 13th edition of the African Games. It seems incredible, but this is the first time that Ghana will be hosting these games.
And I was excited.
It's taken a lot of courage to have persisted with the decision to host the games, especially when our financial problem came in the midst of the preparation. But I'm glad we went ahead. The preparations are all complete. And I was excited and very pleased with what I saw at Botina when I went to commission the Games Village some 2 weeks ago. The high-class sporting facilities, which will serve us well long after the games are over. Some of the events will take place in the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. It is worth noting that this is a facility started under former President J. Akufo and was abandoned by successor governments. I'm extremely proud that this project has been finished under my stewardship, not just because of the games, but also because it has taken 75 years of existence from Legon,
This is the seventh
Ghana's
time
premier university, to have a sports stadium. I urge all Ghanaians to make our visitors welcome and to patronize the games and cheer on the participants.
I know my way around the place.
Speaker,
Having spent
this is
12
the
memorable
7th
years
time
here as a
that
member
I've
of
appeared
Parliament,
before this House
therefore, even on
as
the few
President
occasions the sections of the House
to give an
do not
accounting
want
of
to
the
make
state
me
of our
welcome,
nation.
are still
Luckily for
able
me,
to manage.
I know my way around the place.
I have one more
Having
second date
spent
with the
12
House
memorable
when I was
years
here to
here
give
as
an
a member
accounting
of
of my
Parliament.
time in office.
And therefore, even
By
on the
that
few
time, my
occasions the
successor would
sections
have
of the
been
House
elected.
did not want to make me welcome, I was still able to
And we will be
manage.
getting ready for the swearing
I have one more
ceremony.
scheduled date with the House
The
when
elections
I will
will
be
be
here
held
to give an
peacefully.
accounting of my
And the
time in
candidate with
office.
credibility to
By
take
that
us
time, my
on
successor
to a
will have
higher
been
level
elected.
will win. Let me
And we
wish all
will be
of us
getting
well in
ready
the elections
for the
of
swearing-in
7th
ceremony.
Before
The
then,
elections will be
a
held
number of
peacefully.
important tasks
And the
lie ahead of
candidate with
us.
credibility
One
to
of
take
which
us
will be
on
commissioning
to a higher
the
level
Nana
will
Adjumant
win.
Prempeh the First International Airport in Kumasi.
Let me wish all of
And
us well
naming the
in the
recently
elections on
commissioned
7th
airport in
December.
Tamale, the
Before then,
Yakubu Tali
a number of
International
important
Airport
tasks
of
lie
Tamale.
ahead of us. one of which will be commissioning the Nana Adjumani Prempeh the First International Airport in Kumasi, and naming the recently commissioned airport in Tamale, the Yakubu-Tale International Airport of Tamale.
We have dusted ourselves off.
Mr. Speaker,
and now we face tomorrow with confidence.
But we are rising again. We were bruised,
every day,
but we are healing.
Every day
we recovered our footing. We have dusted ourselves off,
families, our communities,
and now we face tomorrow with confidence.
That should we be confronted by misfortune, we must face it like people with a proud history.
Every day we pray and hope
and do not flee.
That adversity may spare our families, our communities, and our dear nation.
That is the Ghanaian spirit.
But should we be confronted by misfortune, we must face it like people with a proud history.
Let us believe
who fight
in Ghana.
And do not flee.
And may God bless our homeland Ghana and make it great and strong.
That is the Ghanaian spirit. That is our armor and our shield.
And that's the President of the Republic, Akufo-Addo,
Let us believe in Ghana. I believe in Ghana. And may God bless our homeland Ghana.
It appears that one of the members of parliament is playing very interesting song through his microphone.
Honorable members,
I think it's proper and right for us to offer to
honorable
our
members,
revered, distinguished
I think
guests
it's proper
for the delay
and right
in the commencement of today's proceedings.
for us to offer
We have
to our revered
and we owe it as a duty
distinguished
to let
Yes.
Ghanaians know
for
and
the
our
delay
audience
the
why
commencement of
today
today's proceedings.
there was a delay in the commencement
We
of
have
proceedings. And I
and we
want
owe
to,
it
on your behalf,
as a duty
also apologize
let Ghanaians know
to them for that delay
and our audience
It was due
why
to circumstances
it was
beyond
a
our
delay
control.
in the commencement of proceedings. And I
Honorable
want
members,
to, on your behalf,
We were
also apologize to them for that
We
delay.
were compelled
It was due
to attend
circumstances
to
beyond
some
our control.
debilitating constraints to the
Honorable
House,
members,
and that kept us
we were compelled.
a few,
We were
I should say,
compelled
an hour behind
to attend
schedule. And I want to
to
apologize
some
for that delay.
debilitating constraints
Honorable
in
members,
the House. And that kept us a few,
we
I should say, an hour
also,
behind schedule.
in
And I want
acknowledging
to apologize
the
for that
presence
delay.
of the dignitaries
Honorable
here in the
members,
House, failed to mention some very important statesmen who are with us today.
The presence
and it's proper
of the dignitaries
we acknowledge their presence.
Here in the House.
We have
failed
with us
to mention some very
Dr.
important
Hassan
statesmen who are with us today. And it's proper that we acknowledge their presence.
Founder of All People's Congress.
Dr.
We also have
Hassan Ajaraga.
In our midst, Mr. Akufo-Addo Green Street.
Founder
who, as you all know, is a former
People's Congress.
Convention People's Party flag
We
bearer.
also have in our midst Mr.
the leader
of
the Liberty Party in the person of Mr.
who, as you all know, is a former Convention People's Party flag bearer.
The last, but not the least,
we also have the leader of the Liberty Party in the person of Mr. Akufo-Addo,
who, as you know,
honorable members,
the chairman of the People's National Convention. They are all here with
the
us.
Honorable
We apologize
David
for the oversight,
who,
but
as
as
you
we
know,
say, Sankofa is permitted,
the chairman
and we have done that.
of the People's National Convention. They are all here with us. We apologize for the oversight, but as we say, Sankofa is permitted.
Honorable members,
and we have done that.
Honorable members, the Speaker is very vigilant. And as I mentioned earlier on, the ability to catch the eye of the Speaker improves good behavior.
The Speaker is very
I think for 4 years you are here,
and as I mentioned
you are not able
earlier
to
on,
catch the eye of the Speaker. I'm
the
sure
ability
the good
catch the
people
eye
of your
of the
constituency will not accept you again. So please, kindly abide by the code of conduct.
If for 4 years you are here
approved here
and you are not able to catch the eye of the Speaker,
with this,
I'm sure the good people of
in
your
the
constituency will not accept you again. So please,
convey
kindly abide by the code of conduct, which
the
you yourself
gratitude
approved here
of the House
on the floor
for
of
the
the
address.
House. With this, I want to,
again,
in accordance with the practice of this House,
a formal communication will be forwarded to His Excellency the President after the House has thoroughly debated this address.
Honorable members,
I want to thank all of you for your cooperation.
In accordance with the practice of this House,
but
a formal communication will be forwarded to His Excellency the President after the House
actually we are down
has
but not
thoroughly
out.
Debated
And
this
Ghana
address.
will rise again.
I want to thank all of you for your cooperation, but to emphasize that Ghana is out.
Honorable members,
Actually, we are down but not out.
on this note,
And Ghana will rise again.
I want, honorable members, on the majority leader.
I want honorable members
to indicate
I am
the nature of the business on the floor. I don't want to go direct
I want to
tell
call
him
on the majority
this is
leader
an indication for him to move for an adjournment
to indicate
of the session. I say
the nature of the business on the floor. I don't want to go direct to tell him that this is an indication for him to move for an adjournment of the session. I say I don't want to.
3FM 92.7, Urban Lifestyle Radio Station.
And as Fenyo Marking rises to speak, the members of the minority say